Hey guys, it's me, Kinghuman, and oh man, I am just so angry, disgusted, and embarrassed at our government over this BP spill thing, and I'll tell you why. It just amazes me. BP is flying over these oil spills now in these giant planes and spraying them with this toxic crap that dissipates. Well, it doesn't dissipate. It disperses the oil globs. We got these great big oil globs, and they're spraying this toxic shit on top of it to make it spread out so that the giant globs, like this, now become little tiny miniature globs. And why are they doing that? Because of PR. Because it looks much better when a news airplane flies over and takes pictures if the shit is all spread out rather than these big globules. So what they're doing is they're spraying it with this proprietary toxic chemical shit. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. They're making a bad situation worse. But they don't care. They only care about how they look. It doesn't matter. The environment doesn't matter. The people's lives they're affecting doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how they look and trying to stay in business. And it pisses me off that the government not only allows them to do this, but the government allows them to get away with not disclosing the toxic chemical ingredients that they're spraying, because they get to call it a proprietary formula. And why is that? Because Dick Cheney, great Dick Cheney, when he was up at bat, he said, okay, let's give the oil companies all these breaks. And one of the things he let them do was let them call some of their chemical crap that they use proprietary. So that means they don't have to disclose what's in it, no matter how fucking toxic it is. So right now they're spraying this shit on these oil spills to make little tiny globules out of big ones. Now, wouldn't it make sense to do the exact opposite? Don't we want big globules? Because if the goal here is to collect this crap, isn't it easier to collect a big globule than all these little tiny globules? And nobody's questioning it. The government just says, go ahead, BP, do whatever you want. You know best. You know what's in our best interest. You created this problem. You clean it up because you know best. You're the experts. We don't know. We're just government. And government's only job should be to protect the people that can't protect themselves. And obviously we can't protect ourselves from this giant mega conglomeration corporate bullshit. They have no regard for people. They only have regard for themselves and their profits and their bottom line. And the government's not protecting us. I mean, when you have a company coming in and spraying more toxins on this crap just for the sake of their own public image, it makes my head explode. And it makes my head explode even further that nobody even questions this crap. I'm just totally flabbergasted at this crap that's going down. And it just gets worse and worse and worse. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just sick. I'm sick. I want to move to another freaking country. I want to find some little island out there and move to it and just say screw it. I'm really almost at that point. I know there's an island off the coast of Honduras. The nickname for it is Donkey Island. I think it's called Guanaja. It's called Donkey Island because they don't even allow cars on it. If you want to go see your buddy, you jump on a donkey and go around the island on the donkey, and hey, you have dinner with your buddy, Or you get in your boat and row it around to the other side of the island. And I'm just so fed up with our lack of respect for the planet. And you know, when it's gone, it's gone. When we ruin these natural resources, they're gone forever. Like Kona in Hawaii. When, who was it? Kamehameha, or one of those kings, Kamehameha, Kahanamoku, one of these guys, sold off all the palm trees in this section of Kona. And just, they came and clear cut it. It was a natural rainforest. And now they can't get it to grow back. Because once it's gone, it's gone. So now you have this giant desert in the middle of Hawaii where it used to be lush tropics. Never learn. People never fucking learn. If there's a profit to be made, they'll sell themselves short every time. It's disgusting. It's so disgusting. It's disgusting the government lets it happen too. And the other thing I don't understand is, these companies that are drilling offshore for this oil, is it just theirs for the taking? Do they get to just claim that natural resource as belonging to them as long as they can suck it out? They don't have to pay anybody for this crap? And I know they have to pay the government for, you know, drilling licenses or whatever. But that doesn't cover the actual natural resource we're talking about. I mean, if you went into a national forest and started clear-cutting trees, you'd get your head chopped off because those trees belong to the people. It's something that can't be sold. It's a commodity that belongs to the people, Bureau of Land Management. But anybody can just go out and suck oil. It doesn't belong to anybody because it's out in the middle of the ocean. It doesn't belong to the people. What? I don't get it. Shouldn't these companies be paying for the natural resource? First of all, they shouldn't even be out there sucking that stuff up. It's ridiculous. I mean, the amount of oil, the amount of gasoline and petrol fuels that's created by offshore drilling is like minuscule compared to what we've been getting from the Middle East. So it really doesn't amount to a hill of beans in the end of it. And what we're doing is we're sacrificing our environment for less than 3%. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't understand the logic of it. I don't get it. If you get it, and if you have a better take on what's going on, make your comment down here, because I think it's ridiculous. Spraying more toxic chemicals into the ocean just so it'll look better? It doesn't make it disappear. It doesn't make the oil disappear. It makes it harder to collect, and it makes it harder to see, but it doesn't make it go away. It's like having a glass of arsenic. You put 10 grams of arsenic in an empty glass, and it looks bad because you can see the arsenic, but you fill it up with 2 ounces of water, and it doesn't look as bad because there's 2 ounces of water now in there. But you can still see the arsenic. So you put in 8 ounces of water, and you can see it even less. But that doesn't mean there's not still 5 grams of arsenic in that glass. It's still there. You just can't see it. You wouldn't want to drink it just because you can't see it. I get so pissed off at stupidity. And why they treat us like idiots is our own fault, because we let them. You people should be getting pissed off. Write your congressman. This is bullshit.